Ladies and gentlemen, France 2020. We didn't have John and we didn't have Craig, sadly, but there was a good turnout otherwise. So let's have a look at what happened during the qualifying. Well, there you go. Samir was fastest, Harry was second, Ollie did a great job to get third, Dave in the Ferrari was fourth, James was fifth, Ken did a nice job to cut sixth, I was seventh. Then we have Rob in eighth, got his lap in. Down the bottom, Disney Dave sadly didn't quite get it all clear and through. But look at this episode at the end of qualifying. That's Renault rear-ending another car, and then absolute mayhem. Hulkenberg involved. Disney Dave meanwhile had his own adventure. So the guys were getting a little frisky even in qualifying. This brings us to the start, and it's wet. What's going to happen here? I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to make a fantastic start. Here we go. Ken to my right. Remember, I'm 7th. Not anymore. I'm 6th. That was James. That was Dave. There's Ollie up ahead. I can see Harry, and I can still see Sam. And I just give Dave a little bit of room in case he's thinking of sticking his nose in. But there I am. I'm 4th. Life is going well. It wasn't to be all smooth for me on the first lap, however. Here we are, further around the first lap. It's wet. How much grip is there? Well, I'm just about to find out the limit of adhesion. I've got quite a decent space on Dave behind actually, but I'm pushing too hard. As I go in, I'm already going round. So we'll just go round. Okay, 7th. Will drop right down to 19th, and Disney Dave will speed past me. There he goes, and he pulled in towards me slightly there. Goes a little wide, but yes, I'm down to 19th. Disney Dave's up ahead. Rob had a bit of an adventure at the start, so he's up ahead. He lost out at the start, so there he is. You can see him. This is the end of that one, and he's sizing up the car ahead. And there he goes down the inside. Nice pass, slides inside Stroll, but they both get a little delayed. Rob goes a little wide off on the left. Stroll meanwhile wasn't particularly quick, so I take advantage of that and move myself up to P16. Adventurous race up ahead. You can see that car going off to the left. That's Ken. Caution, and sadly that was Ken out. Virtual safety car. Here's the racing in the midfield. But yeah, Ken, we all discussed beforehand how much runoff there was, but we then frequently found out there wasn't as much runoff as we hoped. It's getting a bit fruity in the midfield. So you can see Russell wasn't having that, but I'm trying to weave my way through. Oh, but I have misjudged that, Perez, and I think the guy ahead of him, he's trying to pass. They were a bit slower than I anticipated, and I've lost a bit of wing. But it's lap 5, I'm going to hang it out. It's wet, so if you boot it a little bit, be careful with Perez. If you boot it a little bit, and I've got traction control on medium, you can get the car going round. Lap 10, and my tyres are going off a bit, but I'm P7, and I've only got one stop, and that's what most people have to make. So here's my stop. Already, there's a safety car out. There's a safety car out while I'm in the pits. We're just about to find out the cause of the safety car. Yep, sadly that was Rob.
That was our last stop.
So poor Rob, who had a bit of an accident and was out. As I come out, it's lap 14. I'm P10, lap 17. Things aren't going too bad.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.
I should have tried to just maximise things from here, but on cold tyres, once we caught up out of the safety car and got going, I overestimated once again the grip, but this time I wasn't so lucky. That's me, and that's the end. That was the end of my race. I'm out. But a bit further back, we can see some of the action going on down here. The Ferrari weaving all over as they're trying to make up ground. Yep, there they go. Tight pack because of the safety car, and a lot of action going on. That's a dive bombing Ferrari down the inside. And then you've got basically trying to nerf around that's Dave, the Williams. So another scary moment here for James, and you can see We're looking at James, and we're looking at oh look, it's all touching each other. A bit of biffing and baffing. James all climbing over the curbs, trying to get past, and then there's a slow car in the way. Somehow James has the reactions to get around it without just crumpling his front into the back of it. A bit later on, he wasn't quite so lucky as James tries to go around the outside of the Mercedes. Doesn't give him any room. And James goes backwards for a moment. It's James actually behind Dave for a while. Raikkonen pulls off, but Dave had a penalty to serve, so James got back ahead. That's Raikkonen pulling off. You've got that's the battle there as you can see Ollie's trying to pull back, but Ollie himself had an accident towards the end, sadly, and eliminated himself. There you go. You can see the notification at the bottom as we watch Dave trying to catch up with what was Harry's car. Harry disqualified essentially on a technicality because he wasn't driving the thing. But here's the last lap. Dave's determined, notwithstanding the fact that he doesn't have to, but he's determined to get ahead. And well, here's a chop. Whew. And that brings him across the line, at least ahead of the Mercedes. So congratulations to those who finished. Well done to Sam, who had a pretty straightforward race, I think, up at the front. Great to see everybody racing. Congratulations to James for second. So Harry disqualified. Dave was third, and then we look a bit further down for the retirements. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of chaos. It was good to see everybody who was there, and see you next time.